What is mental health? Mental health is a condition in which regards an individual's psychological and emotional security and well-being. It also affects the way a person thinks, feels, and acts.
According to the National Alliance on Mental Health, an organization also known as NAMI, mental health by the numbers goes as followed. 1 in 5 U.S. adults experience mental illnesses each year. 1 in 25 U.S. adults experience serious mental health illnesses each year. And 1 in 6 U.S. youth ages 6 to 17 experience a mental health disorder each year. These statistics are rather high and keep raising as society is growing. Many individuals who suffer from a mental health disorder feel that they have no one to turn to when they get that rush of negatively imposed feelings. However, this is where animals can help aid in bringing those numbers down. In the first figure, there is a graph from the Interactive Autism Network, also known as IAN, is a research facility for autism. The graph shows the numbers of parents who have had their children utilize animal-assisted therapy in their therapy sessions. As you can see, a majority of parents with 83% have seen their children improve with the presence of a dog to help them with their certain behaviors that affect their everyday life. 16% felt that they have not improved, leaving 1% with no change at all. The graph is filled with mostly positive outcomes, therefore concluding that animals do make a difference on individuals who do need that love and support. In the next figure, this is a graph from Psychology Today that shows the number of research and articles being researched on animal-assisted therapy over the years. As you can see, during the 1990s, there was little to no research being taken place of the Scientology of how animals can affect the humankind. However, as the years progress, and so does society and technology, more studies are being generated to this practice. Medical professionals have been curious and have seen the success from other individuals, so more research is being done to see why animal-assisted therapy has success on its patients. It is a rising practice within the medical field.
What is animal-assisted therapy? Animal-assisted therapy, otherwise known as AAT, is a type of therapy that involves and utilizes various animals to help recover and rehabilitate individuals, with the goal of improving socialization, emotional, and cognitive functions. The utilization of various and diverse animals provide a sense of calming comfort or safety that channels the attention away from a stressful situation toward one that provides a sense of happiness and pleasure.
What is the history of animal therapy? The earliest use of pet animals for therapeutic use was in the Middle Ages in Belgium, where pets and people rehabilitated together, forming a correlation that allows them to work, heal, and prosper together in full harmony. The first form of research being done with the inclusion of animal therapy began in the 1960s by a doctor named Dr. Boris Levinson. He came to find that his dog, Jingles, posed a positive effect on mentally impaired young patients. During a therapy session with a severe child who was uncommunicative, Dr. Levinson had stepped out and came to find that the child was carrying and upholding a conversation with Jingles. This discovery was a finding that was not plotted or thought of and actually acted as more of an accidental finding that has now changed the lives of many.
Animal-assisted therapy was first introduced and conducted at a mental asylum in England that was founded in 1792. This asylum was called the Society of Friends, which utilized a plethora of exotic animals such as rabbits, hawks, and even seagulls. According to Donald Altsler, the first documented use of animal-assisted therapy in the United States was from 1944 to 1945. The Pauline Army Air Force Convalescent Hospital in Dutchess County was where soldiers who were either physically or psychologically incapacitated had the opportunity to interact with animals such as cows and horses to aid them while they were managing to recuperate back to their normal well-being.
Information about AAT. Because of this growing practice, canines aren't the only animals trained to work in the assisted therapy workforce. Animals included in this practice include cats, horses, poultry, birds, and even dolphins, who are all intuitive and knowledgeable enough to interact with people and manage to make a positive impact on them.
Children who are stuck in their shell become uncommunicative and reserved to themselves. therefore leading to an unsuccessful therapy session. However, when animals are utilized in scenarios as these, they serve as transitional elements in which the animal can aid the children to be more active. Animals are considered transitional elements due to the fact that they are able to allow the individual to reside and confide in them, which allows them to confide in a health professional. For more information on therapy dog programs and the qualification of a service dog, visit the American Kennel Club's website at akc.org or visit the American and Society Institute's website at animalsandsociety.org.